Yo, what's up? I decided I can do an editing tutorial because why not? I did that thumbnail tutorial, and I figured why not do editing tutorial in case someone, learns something from this, or are just genuinely curious. So I'm gonna show you how I edit stream highlights specifically, or just streams in general. You know what I mean? Because my process is definitely a little different for, different kinds of videos, whether that be a sketch or just like a video essay type of thing. It's completely different. And I adopted this way of editing over time. Just try to edit as fast as possible. So basically, we got the project. It's never this organized. I am trying my best to actually keep it organized for the first time in my editing life. I'm trying to organize this because usually what happens, I'll just dump footage here and just not care, and then it'll be a complete mess, and I'll never find any file ever. So I want that to never happen again because it's a genuine nightmare. So I'm gonna try to actually keep it organized. So I've only gotten it around the clock. This is just a sequence for just shorts. It has the format already there. And this is the around the clock I was editing. I only got this is a whole video in itself, but this is the rest of the stream right here. So I'll show you what I'm gonna do. So when I go to edit a stream highlight, I never just grab a stream, put it in there, like, all right, let's just see what's there. I know what the video is gonna be before I start editing because I was there on stream, so I know roughly what the topic of this video is gonna be at the very least. And in this stream, we went to hell in Terraria, so I'm gonna focus on the fact that we went to hell. So what I did was I plopped it in a sequence, and I call it Terrarias here. It's Terraria sequence because you look here is the main thing's called Terraria. I mean, it's misspelled, but it's how it is. And then I put the S so I know it's a sequence. So I chopped off the beginning and the ends that has nothing that pertains to hell because it's just going to be hell. So I know what I'm working with. We have an hour and 23 minutes, roughly, of hell. And I know this has a lot of mining in it, so it's going to be honestly kind of easy to know what to cut out. And have becoming more and more strict with what actually makes in the video because I want to make it as good as possible. I like to make this as fast paced. I don't want any dull moments. I want this to keep your attention and I want it to be entertaining. So I really just focus on getting just the best parts. And in this hour and 20-minute stream, I want to try to shoot for 10 minutes. Honestly, if it goes like to 8 minutes, I wouldn't care. 10 minutes to 20 at the most. I want to get probably around the 15-minute mark. Like this SpongeBob video was 16 minutes. Maybe I could have cut more out, but I think everything that was in here is just good, so I'm gonna leave it at that. So I'm not too picky with the time. I want to keep it under 20 minutes if possible, or at most 20 minutes. With that being said, I have plenty of videos that I've gone over that, but that's the goal. And with me getting more strict, it becomes very easy to get that goal. And by when I say more strict, like it's a good thing. I'm making this the best I can as far as what goes in there. How to add like memes and shit. Because if you see my videos, I don't add a whole lot of memes. You get a picture that pops up. You get some zoom ins, and I kind of leave it at that. I've gotten better at manipulating the footage so I react to like a part that's like 2 seconds in the future just because like the timing was weird in the stream, but it makes more sense if I just move that a little bit. I don't do that too often, but you know what I mean. You know what I mean. I'm not like faking anything. So yeah, so I plop it in here. I cut the ends in the beginning off. I highlight everything. I right clicked. I went to speed duration and I put it to 150 right here. I don't think I can make that any bigger. I do that because I was here for stream. I remember what happened. This would be fucking boring to edit if I just went, because this is like, let's put it to 100. It's off screen. It's on my other monitor for some reason. Let's add it to 100. As opposed to 120 minutes, it's now 2 hours and 4 minutes to sit through and watch. Absolutely no thank you. No thank you whatsoever. So now it's 123 just the way I like it, or 1 hour 23. So this is kind of what I do. I won't really do much of this in the video itself. I'll just cut it up to show you. And when I get to the end of the process, I'll just record it again to show you that as well. So I click play, and
we're going straight down.
it's like,
no
okay,
detours, we're not messing around.
let's say I like that. So this is what I do. I'll cut that out. Oh my hand. Please, 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 please. No, it's so annoying because sometimes it'll identify because this makes all the clips stay together so you don't have to drag. You know, we're so early into the sequence. I'm gonna cut it out. See, yeah, see, you just click there, it's all highlighted. You go here, it's not highlighted, and it only can identify clips that start off together. So if you cut it like I cut it there, it's no longer gonna identify them as a one clip. So I'm gonna, yeah, just my audio files are weird. Basically, the top audio file is this is right here is this, but the game volume, and you know Ben's in this too, so his voice in one, and this one's just my voice, and this one's just the game audio. It's like that because the streaming, when I stream, it uses the first two channels together, and when I edit, I can, you know, break it apart just to, you know, get what I want. So there wasn't much of a beginning I cut off. I remember that now. Yeah, so this is, I pretty much just cut it right here, and it was around like the. We can speed up right now, actually. Wait, I'm stupid. I'm so stupid. Gotta make sure it's together. Mostly for this part. Mostly for this part, I want them to stick together, that is. That is odd. Not Zodiac Killer talk in the video. I mean, maybe, but like, it becomes relevant later. So yeah, I remember this is I have an idea how to start it right there. So I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna right click ripple delete so it gets to the beginning. Gonna find the end, which was around, I didn't make it fast, so it's around like 2 hours. Where I go back, yeah, okay. And I mean, maybe the rest of this will be turned into a video as well. What did I even do? I don't even remember. Oh yeah, we fought the brain and stuff. Yeah, that doesn't necessarily need to be a highlight video. I don't remember too much crazy events going on there. So now I'm gonna right click, do that 150. It's off screen. I messed something up. I wasn't looking when I typed. Oh, it's okay. So sometimes this happens. I type in 1, it just does that. You know, like I type in any number, it does that. So we go speed duration. Watch this. I haven't touched anything yet. 1. It's gonna do that. Why? I don't fucking know. Adobe is just stupid. So I compromise and do 148.72 because it's not gonna let me do 150. It doesn't matter, but it's just so dumb how that works. You gotta love Adobe's glitches. So then, you know, we play.
Yeah, we're going straight down.
Let's say I love that. I want to keep that in. So, you know, I'll you know, I just use my keyboard, you know, C to get to the cut tool right here, and V to get to the just pointer tool. I pretty much just bounce around those two tools endlessly, and that's pretty much it. So let's say I want that beginning, and let's say I hate this part, so then I'll cut it out. Let's say I love this part. Let's pretend I watched it. So this is what I do. I did a little backwards. So I cut out the first part, and then, you know, I change the speed duration. We put it to 200, and we grab this, right click speed duration, put it to 100. I make sure to put 100 before, so it's all organized after. And it might seem like, oh, now that's certainly lengthy, so is this really saving time? Abso-freaking-lutely. I promise you it's saving time. And it keeps it the most organized. And then it also becomes a problem. Let's say there's like an awkward silence right here. And it's like, that's something you're never going to catch while, you know, it's 150. So I'll, you know, I'll cut up like that. I'll do a watch. I'll cut out those minute details. I'll have those zooms when I need to. I'll show you that more in depth when I'm done this. But you know, it's not even when you're cutting this at normal speed, you're still gonna get the awkward pauses. You're not gonna notice when the pauses need to be cut down until you're doing a full-on rewatch. So you're not losing any time by making it, you know, faster than speeding it up after, because that's the only difference is the, you know, is the right click speed. It do 100. You know, you lose that amount of time because the cuts, you're gonna do the same amount of cuts straight up. At least I do. So that's kind of the beginning process, and I'll do that all the way to the end. Sometimes if I see a lull, which I probably won't, because you know it's me and Ben talking, so it's gonna be hard to identify lulls. But let's say this is the game audio right here at the bottom, and this is just the voice. So if I see like I'm not talking at all, and I'm not with a friend on a call, I'll just be watching, and I'll be like, well, skip to right here, and I'll, you know, click C, and then I'll delete basically. That's literally the beginning process of my streams. And then, you know, once it's all done, I'll show you what I do. So you're gonna see that in just a second. Alright, so I just cut everything up into basically what is a rough draft. This is the thing that I'm gonna watch all the way through, and cut out things I don't need, zoom in, fix audio, do what I gotta do. as I watch, and I don't remember how long it was. Like, what was it, like an hour 20 sped up, and this is all not sped up, so it's normal speed. And we got to what's that, 18 minutes? Almost 19 minutes. And I know we're cutting a lot of this out because this was kind of confusing to edit. Terraria specifically. Well, first of all, half of it was mining, so I skipped. I just didn't even watch a lot of the mining. I just skipped it. Very boring. With that being said, I think this video is going to turn out good, even though the mining was boring. I cut all that out. I feel like I got something to say, but I don't. So basically, so let's just watch this for a second, right?
Yeah,
Heck
we're
yeah,
gonna
dude, there we
tell him
go.
no time chat.
We're going straight down. So
Yeah,
Heck
we're
yeah,
gonna
dude, there we
tell him
go.
no time chat.
I like what BD1B says in the beginning. I don't care for what I say, and I also talk over him. And honestly, first of all, you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna turn that up a little bit. Actually, you know what? I think we turn everything
Yeah,
up.
we're gonna
there we
tell him
go.
no time chat.
We're going straight down. My audio's good. But Ben's voice is definitely a little quiet. If I can highlight everything. So I'm gonna do audio gain plus, I don't know, 4. I don't know how we're getting back, bro.
I have. Yeah,
Heck
we're
yeah,
gonna
dude, there we
tell him
go.
no time chat.
It could definitely be a little louder. I don't really care right now. I'll just show you what I do for the most part. So this, you see, this is no longer selected. This is the thing that grabs everything at once. We don't want that selected anymore because I'm just gonna cut out my voice.
Yeah, we're gonna tell him no time chat.
We're going straight. And you know what I want to do? Oops. I want to zoom in because I think this is kind of a funny opening.
Yeah, we're gonna tell him no time chat.
We're going straight down. And literally, that's most of what I do. For stream highlights, that's the majority of it. You just zoom in, you cut stuff out, make sure the audio is good, make sure there's no boring stuff or minimal boring stuff. I mean, actually, just cut out everything you can if you consider it boring, I guess. But that's literally editing it streams in a nutshell. I mean, I showed you like the two things I do. If I do post a picture, okay, you know what? Let's get a picture in here. Let's get just some random picture. I'll show you how I'd like to put pictures in these things. So let's see the first thing I found. Oh my god, you're kidding me. This is the first thing, when I opened up my folder, this is the first thing I saw. It's freaking hilarious. Adobe hates me. Honestly, Adobe's been very slow recently. Adobe can always be a pain in the butt because it's just a glitchy mess. But it's been extra slow recently. So whenever I make something, an image come up on the screen, in this case, this is a beautiful picture. We're going to bring it all the way down, right? So what I do is I position, I move that. So basically what I'm doing, I'll walk there and doing. So I click the position. This will lock this picture in where it is in frame, which right now it's out of frame. It'll lock in this position right where this dot is. So I'm going to drag that dot to the beginning. So the beginning of this picture's life, which is, you know, right here, it's going to be at the beginning no matter what. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to move out a little bit, and I'm going to do this, bring this up, so he is in the middle of the frame. Let's say that's where I want this picture to end up for this video. So we're going to leave that there. So basically, the picture's always going to start right there, and then it's going to just move accordingly to right there. But to give, you know, this picture a little more life, so it's not just we can try to play it right now. Straight down. Just that, it just zooms right up, which it's fine. I don't hate that, but we can just make it, honestly, just give it a little more life, I guess is a good way to put it. So I'm gonna go just take a few frames out, kind of like that. I don't have an exact formula for this, but I just go a few frames out. I will bring it up just a little bit. I will hold Alt, click on this last keyframe where I want him to be, and then I move it a couple of frames out the other way. So it's basically going to create a little bounce effect. So it's going to go all the way up, and then it's going to go past where you want it, and then back down to where you actually want it, which I guess is right there. Like I said, I don't have an exact formula, so who knows if this is going to be good speed. It was fun. It was fun. So, and then when I want to get rid of it, I'll add another point by pressing this right here. And then I just kind of move a few out, then just bring it back down. We're going straight down. I don't know how we're getting back, bro.
Like it's random as fuck for this video. It's actually kind of really funny. Should I just leave
We're
it
going
in?
straight down. I don't know how we're getting back.
That's so stupid. That's pretty much all I do. I use the generic text font whenever I add text. There's not too much more to that. I could get into some specifics of other videos if I had any examples off the top of my head, but I don't really. I like to render stuff, basically because when you edit something, it's not going to be rendered. Like I zoomed in, so it's the other way here, so it's not rendered. Render just kind of makes it run better to watch. I'll render something if it's just not playing, which really doesn't happen to me too often. Usually what I'll do is I'll cut the rough draft like this, render this. I'll watch the rough draft, add my edits, cut what I want. Then I'll render that. Then I'll watch that back. And if I watch that back and it's good, then it's good. If it's not good, then I'll edit what needs to be done. If there's just some minor edits here and there, then I'll probably just do this minor edits and export the video after. Because if they're small, I have faith that I didn't mess anything up that badly. Or mess up at all. If I do a lot of major changes, I'll just watch it through again. I don't really have a problem with how long my videos take. I like just to make them good. So sometimes they can be lengthy. This one, I couldn't tell you exactly how much time I spent on cutting that down because I did it very periodically throughout the day. Just watching like other streamers and stuff like that. And did I do actual any work aside from just watching streamers count even as work? I don't know. I don't think I did a whole lot of work, but I did this throughout the day. So I mean, it took me like probably upload or did the last video at like 3 p.m. is my guess. Right now it's 8 p.m. But it wasn't straight this, it was a lot of messing around in between. And then, so once I run through this the first time, I'm in the home stretch. So that's kind of how I edit it. It's nothing complicated at all. I will do another video where I show you how I edit my more highly edited videos, like the poop video and other stuff. But stream highlights, they're very basic. If I can think to add a meme, I will add a meme. Most of the time I cannot. I don't have the brain for that yet. Not yet. Either way, thank you for watching. I hope at least someone got some value out of this. Peace out.
Yo, so I just finished editing, and I just wanted to show you how much I cut it down. Like it was
Yeah, we're
18
gonna
minutes.
tell 'em
Stop it. You just finished rendering. Now I got to 14 and a half, and I didn't do anything I didn't tell you about, more or less, I think. Yeah, I don't think so. You should totally watch this video too, by the way. Okay, bye.